Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your end of October into November monthly reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Like I said, this is going to be your end of October reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And then we're going to tap into the outcome as well as your new moon in Scorpio, eclipse energy, energy reading with your Moonology and the Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. And then we're going to tap into the beginning of November to get a sneak peek of what's to come for you in the coming month. So thank you guys once again for being here. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And double tap that bell to get notified of all the readings. I'm going to start going live on a weekly basis, guys. So make sure your notifications are turned on. I would love to have you come by the live. So here we go. We start off with the 9 of Pumpkins. Oh, by the way, this is the Hocus Pocus deck for all my spooky friends. Hope you love it. Let's see. 9 of Pumpkins. Pumpkins is Pentacles here. Looks like you pretty much have all pumpkins here. So 9 of Pumpkins, the High Priestess, Page of Pumpkins, 6 of Pumpkins, the 10 of Lightning, which is 10 of Swords, 10 of Air, and the 3 of Pumpkins. Okay. A lot of Pentacle energy, a lot of earth-bound energy. You could have earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be that there are some significant changes in regards to your finances, your homes, your home life, earthly matters, of course. That could be in terms of your stability. Earthly stability is how I'm hearing it, right? But I get this feeling of the energy of how you feel when you feel grounded in your own energy. So the 9 of Pentacles with the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like some of you, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Candles is the 9 of Wands here. I do get this feeling right off the bat. If you have felt as though everything that you've been working on, trying to manifest in terms of finances, goals, career, what you'd like for your home life. I do feel like I get this energy of having some home projects coming to a close. Maybe some of you are embarking on purchasing a new home. It just feels like there's expenses, not like in a unprepared for these expenses type of way, but definitely feel like there's this overabundance of money, but you're putting it to good use. So maybe you get a rebate, maybe you get some additional money, maybe you get a bonus that you weren't expecting, or maybe your bonus is a little bit more than what you are used to. An unexpected raise or a gift of money that may come your way. I just get this feeling that there are plans that you've had in your mind, and it's just been like these downloads of ideas of maybe some of you want to do some work around the home, some of you maybe want to travel, some of you maybe want to shop, some of you maybe are looking to upgrade or up level your life when it comes to the comforts of your home, when it comes to the ease of your environment and feeling love and comfort and abundance and security overall. I get this feeling that this is something that you've been contemplating for some time, and a little bit of the hiccup may have been whether or not you were going to be able to finance these plans, these goals, whether or not you were going to be able to bring in this type of money. Perhaps in the past, this was a project that you may have started to do. Maybe someone mentioned that there's no way you can get that done. There's no way you can get that amount of money, or that's too expensive. Or maybe somebody said they would back you. Maybe this is an investment in your business. If you like to start a new business, I do feel like maybe some of you had a backer, a financier, a silent partner that said they were going to help, kickstart your business or finance whatever it is that you needed to, needed financing. And, maybe the percentage wise in terms of, how you were going to pay things back, or percentage in the company, ownership, things of that nature. It just feels as though it sounded like a good sell. It sounded like you can count on them, but there is something here that seemed fishy for you in terms of working with this person, right? Because I do get this energy of someone saying they're all in and then someone backing out. right? Those terms and conditions just did not seem to be in your favor. I get this energy of you had a great idea. You want to build it up, create a business, do something, whatever this project is, creative new endeavor, new business. It could be anything, right? And then someone got you really excited, say, oh, hey, I can help you with that. Or yeah, you know, why don't we do this together? Why don't we do this as a partnership? You got really excited, you got your hopes up, and I just feel like this person just kind of pulled the rug from under you, right? 9 of Wands really makes me feel like this is almost like feeling like it was your dream, your goal to get something like this, to launch, to, you know, if it's a business, it's like, okay, I just need a little bit more, or I need a little bit of support, or I need a little bit of help, or maybe a few thousand to take care of this, or I really want to invest in that, or maybe I need to pay off my debt, or, you know, it just feels that this is heavily centered around finances and goals and working together and, you know, accomplishing a lot. And it does feel like there is an offer that's being made, or an offer that is accepted. But at the end of the day, it feels as though, like I said, the rug was pulled from under you. Those terms and conditions, the contracts that get drawn up, or maybe you start working with someone and collaborating with someone, and then suddenly they make a comment and you're like, wait a minute, how are we dividing profits? Wait a minute. Whose name is this going to be under? Wait a minute. Who's getting credit for this? Who's the creative director? You know, it's like you really start to get that eerie feeling inside that, okay, someone is trying to sneak off with something here, and feeling like you're about to get shortchanged, you know? So what's the outcome here? King of Candles is King of Wands, the Chariot card. And Queen of Pentacles, more pentacle energy, right? And then at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pumpkins is the Ace of Pentacles. It's funny because, like, when I see this image, I always think it's the Hanged Man energy, but this is Ace of Pumpkins. But since that card slipped, oh, and Ace of Cups at the bottom. So beautiful new beginnings that are headed your way. I feel that once you really stand your ground in this energy, once you say, you know, I thought that we were going to be equal partners, or I thought that you were going to, you know, just lend me the money, or I thought that it's like you finally get to that point of wanting the clarity. Like, listen, this is what I presented. This is what you said. This is what I understood. Now you're coming to me saying, no, it's not like that. This could be, you know, you with an earth sign in a relationship, in a partnership. I mean, strong Aries, Leo, Sag here. This is my Virgo queen, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. The Chariot is Cancer energy, but since you have so much pentacle energy, earthly matters, a lot of earth energy here, there is this need for, you know, staying grounded, having, you know, financial stability and prosperity, and being able to build the financial wealth, being able to build a safe and secure income and home, and, you know, a legacy of wealth and security. And I feel like for some of you, and I just heard this, some of you may be interested in purchasing like a I'm hearing multi-unit complex, like maybe like an apartment building, a duplex, a quad, something like that. I'm seeing it like if this is someone wanting to dabble in real estate, I feel like you are doing your research. Maybe you already have experience in this. I do get the energy that you are going to get the money, the finances with it. If some of you were afraid to go through a certain company, or maybe you were going through a personal loan, like a friend, a family member, a partner or spouse, like saying, hey, let's do this together, and then it didn't fall through, like it didn't go through, and now you're just like, okay, I guess I got to go through the process doing it on my own. I feel like that's not what you wanted to do. It just kind of felt like an insurmountable task for you to take everything on. Now, this is only one example that's coming through. I do get a strong sense of real estate coming through, okay? It could also be, you know, a new business. Whatever it is, I just feel that if you were afraid to take that leap of faith on your own to, you know, I feel like maybe there was a little bit of that self-doubt that perhaps you felt like maybe you weren't going to be able to succeed or manage or handle this type of investment on your own, be it that maybe someone thought it was too big of a task for you, it was too much responsibility, you've got a lot going on, or whatever it may be. I do feel like this is someone that has kind of kept you in low vibrational energy, you know, low self-esteem, having self-doubts. That's definitely going to change. I feel like I'm hearing you're really honing in on your skills, your knowledge, your wisdom, and on how to move forward. Like, as much as you trust and respect these people or this person to give you advice or support you here, at the end of the day, you're in your head about this in a way that says, this can't not happen. I feel so strongly about it. Like, I just have to make it happen. And I feel that you will. You do. Right? Now, some of you have been trying to get a promotion or look for another job elsewhere to get more money. I feel like if you have kind of felt like you've been pulled back, you know, not allowed to promote, maybe you've been like in a position where there is very little room to grow, or perhaps, you know, you had someone on your team or a supervisor that was not ready to let you go and grow. And it's nothing on your gifts, skills, abilities, knowledge. It's nothing on that. I just feel like this is someone who's trying to really hinder your progress, hinder your growth. And I feel like you have sensed this for a very long time. If you have struggled with promoting, if you have struggled with, you know, getting more money, a raise, benefits, you know, the whole deal, the whole package, I feel like you're about to find out the truth. I just feel like intuitively, and especially towards the end of this month where the veil is very, very thin, you're able to tap into that energy, and you're going to get a very clear sign that your intuition was right. This person had a hand in why you didn't make it where you wanted to. Okay. Now, I had to take a deep breath there, because I do feel like this person was not ready to let you go. This does feel in business and work. This can also feel like a codependent relationship as well, like a love relationship where maybe they're not wanting you to grow. Maybe they're not wanting you to relocate for your job. Maybe they're not wanting you to, you know, do something else for yourself, because they want to keep you at an arm's length, arm's distance, you know? But going back to this job situation, it really, really tells me the High Priestess, she knows her worth. She knows that she can trust her gut. She knows that intuitively, whatever is coming to her, you know, in whichever psychic sense that she may be experiencing, she knows that it's only a matter of time before the truth is revealed. The Ten of Swords is really going to, you know, drum up this clarity for you in terms of, and I'm hearing it very clearly that maybe you were expecting, or you thought like an interview went really well. You thought, that's it, I'm finally going to leave, I'm finally going to promote. And then you find out someone else got the job, and they're like, well, you know, maybe you just weren't ready yet, you know? And instead of kind of saying like, oh, that job should have been yours, it's like they make you feel worse, and therefore making you feel a bit defeated, and almost for you not, you know, stopping you from continuing to interview, to look for another job. So also keep that in mind, okay? I do feel that the money, the success, the growth, the financing, the stability overall, mind, body, soul, spirit, it's definitely on its path to you. I do feel like you are definitely aligning to it. I also feel that these realizations are going to probably come around the 25th, you know, that eclipse energy into, I believe, the 6th, you know, from one eclipse to another as we go into Scorpio season. And, you know, it just really feels like there are going to be a lot of revelations for you. Now let's see what the Moonology cards have for you here. Surrender to the divine. You must be like the third sign that has received this card. So from the new moon to the full moon in one whole, you know, moon cycle, make sure, look at the bottom of the deck is you, my friend. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. I'm going to take it anyway. I just happened to look at the bottom of the deck. So surrender to the divine. If you have been feeling, you know, a little insecure, feeling like maybe, you know, you're not meant to move up. Maybe you're not meant to make more money. Maybe you're not meant to learn something new. Maybe you're not meant to whatever. I feel like someone has been trying to deplete you here. It also feels as though someone here comes in and says, you know, maybe you should try going outside of your company. You'd be surprised how valuable you are to other people. And that, like the interest that gets drummed up when you start putting yourself out there, I feel like it's gonna take you like for a whirlwind. It's intense. It's insane. It's definitely not what you expected. I feel like if you are interviewing and looking around for a new job, you interview very well. You're very likable, and you can continue moving forward with that sense of confidence, because that will be your key to success. That will most definitely be what you need. I'm also hearing some of you may be afraid to leave your place of employment because it has kind of felt like a security blanket for a long time. But whenever I think of a security blanket, what do we imagine? We imagine a child who is literally growing up, but has this false sense of security in a blanket that they've outgrown, right? Because it's comfortable to them. And so this job, this relationship, this friendship, this situation, whatever it may be, it may be your security blanket because it's a little bit scary to go out on your own. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I just saw a very clear visual of that. Beauty, the card of beauty. I do feel as though if you have felt as though you weren't comfortable in your own skin, you were feeling a little insecure, you really are more beautiful than you are giving yourself credit for. And that alone should really help build up your confidence. I don't care what you think about whatever with your looks. I'm hearing that very clearly. It's not enough for people to tell you you're beautiful, but you must think you're beautiful as well, inside and out. And as you, in your energy and the beauty within you, as you start acknowledging the beauty around you, because there is beauty all around you in every little thing, I really feel that that brings a sense of wholeness to you and lighthearted energy as well. Look at that. It definitely brings more pleasure coming your way. It helps to open up all your senses. It helps to really engage in everything around you, explore and enjoy and thrive in what is out there waiting for you. I get this feeling or this energy that maybe someone has kept you in this energy of feeling entrapped, unable to explore, unable to really live your life. And I just heard live your life out loud and live your life as your authentic self. The Ice Queen. This is from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. But I mean, look at her. The owl here is looking at her like, you already know what to do. Why aren't you moving? Why is there no momentum here? What or who has held you back? And it feels as though you may, if some of you may be in a codependent relationship, a codependent situation, you feel like you may be Like you have all these plans and great ideas, but you may be feeling like a responsibility to be a stay-at-home parent, to be, you know, taking care of an elderly parent or grandparent, maybe having other responsibilities that you feel like there isn't enough time, energy, or effort to put in yourself. And so that builds up a little bit of resentment later on down the road. And then you start to wonder, have I wasted my life away? I really feel like there is that edge of coldness, and how do I explain this? It just feels like there's a little bit of seriousness to this, where maybe you've even lost a sense of happiness and joy in your life, especially if you have been feeling like you've basically been locked away and not exposed to what's really out there, experiences, friendships, people, situations. I get a very strong codependent relationship here. So you may have a codependent relationship, or maybe you have codependencies, right? You know, being codependent to certain people, places, things, situations, or substances, right? Let's tap into what's next for you going into November. And there's the Ace of Pumpkins once again. That's the Ace of Pentacles. The Temperance card, Sagittarian energy. Three of Potions is Three of Pumpkins. One more. And the Eight of Wands, Eight of Candles. What's at the bottom? Oof. I'm telling you now, if this is the underlying energy over everything here, is the Devil card. The card here in this deck is called the Master, right? A lot of control, manipulation, codependent energies, codependent situations. Be careful moving into the month of November. I feel like if you are in a codependent situation that you have been trying to break free from, I feel like this person may want to try and hold you down, keep you grounded in a way that they will bypass your dreams, goals, and wishes and say something like, you're too old for that, stop dreaming, get your head out of the clouds. But it's like they say things with such anger and fervor, you know. Ace of Pumpkins and the Temperance card. So, you know, there is this opportunity for you to kind of just take a step back and review everything and really take a really hard look at what your next step is to be. Because I feel like some of you just really want to break free from a person or a situation or a workplace, chasing after that money. Make sure that you know what you are signing. If you're signing contracts, make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. Sometimes we want to leave a place of employment or, you know, a place of false sense of security for, you know, anything that comes our way just to get out of a situation, but don't shoot yourself in the foot in the process, right? And remember that if you are in a codependent relationship or business or situation, right? Situationship, whatever it may be, these people that have had you codependent have been really good for a really long time for a reason. They know how to do this. They know how to keep you in that energy. It is 444 on my clock right now, so that angel number may mean something to you. Three of Cups, Eight of Wands. I feel like the minute you get an opportunity to bounce, the minute you get an opportunity to promote, the minute you get an opportunity to say, I'm out this bitch, I'm gone, I'm going to do whatever I want, you want to hurry up and explore. And I feel like this is like the child that was kept indoor for far too long wants to now explore the world. But be careful, because if you do too much all at once, you could suffer some consequences, right? Where you may end up falling back. You may end up having to go back to the same codependent person or situation that you were before. I do feel like when you take your time to really know everything that is falling into line, into place for you, there is a lot to celebrate in the near future. One more for November. What are we celebrating here? Page of Candles, Page of Wands. I love it. That's definitely some good news. So there is good news coming your way in November. A lot to be celebrated. It's going to come to you a lot faster than you expected. But like I said, if you are in a codependent relationship, there is someone that's keeping tabs on you, that's keeping an eye on you. It's almost like a little bit of a spy, stalkerific energy. And I feel that the minute you really truly break free, they're going to want to come back, and the Empress card at the bottom of the deck, they're really going to try and come back and, you know, try to pull you back in, reel you back in, because it's like, God forbid, Leo gets a taste of their own confidence, of their own freedom. They're never going to acknowledge me, or they're going to think of me this, or they're going to, you know, they're going to forget about me. And this is really someone who's very much in their ego. So be mindful of that. Okay, so let's close this out. Ooh, well, that was quick before I even finished my sentence. Wisdom of the Oracle card. We have 2 cards. Oh, look at that. Makes sense, right? Wisdom of the Oracle to close out this reading. And trust me, my decks are super shuffled. And somehow we got 2 following numbers, 12 and 13. And so we have the card of change in the wind and the card of fork in the road. Right? So a change in the wind sometimes is here to let you know that, you know, regardless of how you feel you're manifesting your next path, or in the next part of your journey, or what you want to do next, or embarking on a journey. And I feel like some of you are really good at planning things. Like you've got every step, your itinerary, your agendas, you know what you want to do. You've set timeline goals for yourself, things you want to do, accomplish, see, experience. I feel like there is something that comes in as a little bit of a wrench in your plans, just to, I just heard this very clearly. I don't mean to laugh. I just heard very clearly, like, this is universe making you wake up, like wake the F up. Things are not always going to go your way, and you can't always expect things to go your way, but you definitely got to show the universe that you are open to receiving all that you want, or better, all that you want and more. Because you may be at a place in your life with this change that says, oh my God, did I do the right thing? Did I go down the right path? Do I need to go down a different path? And what I'm hearing clearly is, it's like, it's not you messing up. It's not like a blame game. It's not a punishment. It's that you've got to let the universe know, I'm ready for change. I'm ready for bigger and better. Send me the clarity that I need. If I am going down the right path, guide me towards the right path for my highest good. Sometimes we want to manifest something so badly. Sometimes we want someone or something so badly that it could be like go horribly wrong for us. And then suddenly the universe saves us from a horrible mistake. And then we wonder why we don't get what we've manifested, what we've been wanting so much for so long. And I'm hearing it very clearly that when the universe reverts your path, rejection is God's protection. Some of you may want to instantly go back to a codependent relationship or connection the minute things kind of start going a little fuzzy for you, because it's not going as planned. But that's the whole point. You are at the right place at the right time. Serendipity says you're in a process of receiving all that you've wanted and then some. Good luck is on your way, on your path. So if you have felt that you did not make the right decision, or that you're afraid of making the wrong decision, know that everything is definitely going to work out in your favor. And if at any point you feel nervous or judgment is cloudy because things just for whatever reason aren't unfolding to your liking, it doesn't mean you made a wrong choice. It could just mean that your path has a few little speed bumps and detours that are meant for your highest good and your growth. Okay, that was your reading, my Leo friends. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. I will be going live on a weekly basis. You don't want to miss that. And I cannot wait to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.